Someone, you have to help me. You have to help me. I have this song and it's stuck in my head and I can't get it out. I'm going crazy. Please, I can't sleep. I can't work. I can't think. I can't do anything. It won't stop.
Isn't that how Beethoven went crazy?
Beethoven didn't go crazy.
Sure he did. Jason Beethoven. He lived down the street from me. It was a heavy metal screamo song called Chicken with Its Head Cut Off. But in his mind, he only heard it played by the banjo. Couldn't get out of his head. They had to take him away in a straitjacket.
This is the complaint department, isn't it?
Virtual complaint department. And new today, we also sell lemonade. Virtually, of course.
Looks weak. You're not very helpful. I'm desperate. I need to sleep again. It keeps playing over and over and over in my head again.
Sorry. Have you tried eating the bananas?
Yeah, they just pop up in the song.
May I ask what song is running through your head?
Old MacDonald.
You don't mean Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had a banana, E-I-E-I-O.
Oh dear, that is awful. Have you tried counting sheep?
With a baba here and a baba there.
So everything you try ends up in the song. This is worse than Chicken with His Head Cut Off.
With a bok here and a bok there.
You could order some lemonade.
No thanks. It looks weak. With a weak here and a weak there.
That's an obnoxious song. Sing something else. Here, sing with me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you might even say it glows.
Here it glow, there it glow, everywhere it glow, glow. Old McRudolph had a... Ah!
See? It's impossible.
I hate this song. Let's sing something else. Hey Judge by the Beatles. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Ah! No, this can't be.
Do Shake It Off. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Ready? Go. And on that farm
he had a
E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah. Try When the Saints Go Marching In. Go. With
a march here and a march
there. Yeah.
I can't. It's impossible.
Is this the complaint department?
Absolutely. Do you have a complaint?
I most certainly do. First, I woke up to absolute silence. Usually, Mrs. Wallaby's dog is yapping at the wee hours of the morning, waking me up and the whole neighborhood. I mean, who gets up before 9 a.m.? And it's one of those annoying little dogs, one of those high-pitched whiny barks. But this morning, there was nothing.
So you were able to sleep in?
I call hardly 10 a.m. sleeping in. Then I go out to get the paper, which is usually thrown into my rose bush. But it's, get this, sitting right on my doorstep. I didn't even have to put my slippers on to go get it.
Oh, but isn't that a good thing?
What do you think? But while I was getting the paper, I noticed that the neighbors across the street had taken down their pool.
A swimming pool?
Yes. They had this little 2-foot blow-up swimming pool out in the front yard, but they have no fence. And the city ordinance clearly states that any pool over 18 inches high must be enclosed in a 6-foot fence. I've called the city several times to report the violation, but they would never do anything about it.
Oh God, it's a Karen. But the pool's gone now, isn't it?
Yes, I was gonna go call the city again today to complain, but now there's no sense. There's no pool at all. But that's not all. For lunch, I decided I would go get Taco Bell.
You don't seem like a Taco Bell kind of person.
No, but I do like the French fries. I do like the fried chicken. But one time I went to my favorite chicken place and they had combined it with the Taco Bell. So I tried a few menu items and I was hooked. But the problem was that they always got my order wrong. Not enough cheese on my taco, too much fizz in my Diet Pepsi, crunchy tortillas for my burrito. I mean, what are the odds that they would get it wrong every time? But today, everything was perfect.
So the bell came through for you.
That's not all. The doctor called and said my cholesterol plummeted. And I don't need to take those pills anymore. My financial portfolio went from weak to strong. My taxes went down. And way over here, all the traffic lights were green.
Let me get this straight. You came in here and you got online to complain about not having anything to complain.
I don't know why I clicked the link. I just liked the look of it. It was very pretty.
You think the link to the virtual complaint department was pretty?
It's my favorite link.
Well, then I'm afraid you are all out of excuses.
Excuses for what?
How would you like to run the complaint department?
Me?
Just be here for a few minutes until I get back.
Yes, I'll do it.
All right, so here's what you do.
Just shut up. I know what to do. Get going. I got it covered. Everything will be fine. Just get out of here and let me do my job.
Your complaint. Hey,
Sorry, there's no one here to complain to.
you're here, aren't you?
Yes, but, well, what's your complaint?
My bill is wrong.
It seems to be in order.
No, look at the price of the cheese.
Ah, here it is. Jarlsberg. That's good cheese.
Yes, but the price is wrong.
Let's see. They charged you $8.59 a pound. An excellent bargain for such a high quality cheese.
Exactly, but the price online says $10.43 per pound. So they charged me the wrong price.
But they only charged you $8.59 a pound. I don't think they were trying to swindle you.
Nevertheless, it is still incorrect.
Ah, I think I found the problem. See, in the online grocery department, starting today, Jarlsberg cheese is on sale for $8.59 a pound. They simply gave you the sale price early.
That may be, but when I bought it, the price was $10.43 per pound. I demand a correction.
Well, the customer's always right. You bought 2 pounds and paid $17.18, and the old price was $10.43 and times 2, which is 28 for a difference of 3. So you owe an additional $3.68.
What about sales tax and shipping?
Times 0.0 equals 22 cents for a grand total of $3.88.
What about the cost of plastic wrapping around the cheese?
That's already included in the cost of the cheese, but I can see you're insistent, so 2.5 cents for that.
The Jarlsberg name sticker?
3/4 of a cent for that.
The nutritional information label?
0.25 cents for that.
Cow fluoride reduction injections? You didn't think I know about those, did you?
No, we're trying to keep that a secret. Another 8.5 cents.
And to compensate for your time?
98 cents.
Is there tax on your time?
No tax on customer service.
Thank goodness. At least there's a bright spot. It seems like there's a surcharge for everything these days. So how much the damage?
$4.98. You can pay by credit card, over the phone, or online.
I'm afraid I haven't any money.
That's all right. You can work it off in the complaint department for the next 2 minutes.
Hey, we're just over here chilling.
but I really hope you're enjoying the show. There's been some wacky things happening so far, but trust me, it's not over yet.
Let's get back to the virtual complaint department.
Is this the complaint department?
At least for the next 2 minutes.
I've been trying to call the Army Supply Surplus store for 2 days now, and I'm afraid the line seems to be disconnected.
What number did you call?
I wrote it down on my hand. 0900-1700.
Was it on a sign just under the word open?
Why, yes, that's the other thing. The sign said open, but the door was locked.
That's their operating hours. It's military time. It means they're open from 0900 to 1700 hours.
What time is it? In 1700 hours.
5.
O'clock?
Yes. Here's the real number to Army Surplus customer service. Their phone lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Is that Eastern or Pacific time?
Daylight saving time.
I can't call anyway. My phone's damaged.
It looks like it's off.
How do I turn it on?
Just push any button.
That's what everyone keeps telling me, but there isn't one. I can't see several buttons on it.
I can see several buttons on it.
Yes, there's a volume button, a back button, a home button, and a settings button. I looked every square millimeter on this phone, and believe me, there's no any button.
It looks like there may be water damage.
I don't see how that's possible. I've kept it in this jacket pocket through 2 washings.
You washed your jacket with the phone in the pocket?
Yes, but as you can see on the tag, the pockets are waterproof.
Okay, that's 2 minutes. I've done my job. Good luck with that.
So do I just wait here then?
Hello? Is this where I complain about my parents?
Well, if you want to.
Good, because they can be a real pain in the butt.
Is that so? Are they super old and sentile, and you have to take care of them?
No, they're just unreasonable. They have all these rules that I have to follow, or there'll be consequences.
Consequences. Nasty things those are.
Tell me about it. And get this, my dad thinks there's like good consequences.
Good consequences? Like what?
Take the other day, for example. I wanted to get some cake. So instead of just baking one, my mom shows me the instructions in the back of the cake mix box and says, follow the instructions because the way that our oven heats and the climate that we live in, cook it 7 minutes less than what it says on the box.
And did you?
Oh, yeah. She made me do it all by myself. She just stood there and answered a few questions.
Was she right about the 7 minutes?
Yeah. The cake was extremely moist and delicious. So my dad says, nice work. This is a delightful consequence of following the instructions.
A strange way to put it, but I suppose that's a good consequence.
But then comes the bad consequence. In order to make the cake, I had to use several dishes, pans, and utensils.
Naturally.
Get this. They made me wash the dishes.
So you're like the little red hen.
Exactly. I had to make it and do all the cleanup.
And then they want to just eat all the fruits of your labor?
Oh no, they're diabetic. They just couldn't have any.
I see. And did you purchase the cake mix?
Of course not. My parents buy all the food.
But they don't eat cake.
No, but I do.
So basically, you wanted your parents to buy the food, fix your food, and clean up the mess for you while you're just eating the food?
Finally someone gets it. Why don't my parents get it?
Oh, they get it.
Is this the complaint department?
Can you help this person?
Me? But you want me to?
You can do it. I'll be right back. Up next, the second group of monologues that includes John, Fatumata, Fatima, which is me, Morgan, Joelle, Tyron, and Ronisha.
Sometimes I go down to the park, and there's just one kid that's there whenever I am, and all he ever does is look at the girls all afternoon. Most especially, he looks at this one girl with brown hair. She's so pretty, and he really wants to talk to her, but he's too shy or scared or something. He doesn't even know her name. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So one time he wrote her this note saying that he really wanted to talk to her and that he would be waiting under this tree, and I left it by her book bag so when she wasn't looking. But this girl, when she saw the note, she looked over under the tree at me and she started laughing. Then she showed the note to her friends and they started laughing too. And then she took the note and she threw it in the garbage, which was really a crappy thing for this girl to do. And when this boy left the park, I could see that he was crying, and it was all because of that girl. So the boy never went back to the park again. I mean, I don't think he did. I wouldn't know because I never really hang out there anymore either.
Hi, I'm Fatima Salah, and I'll be reading the monologue Creation. Being an artist isn't easy. Like most artists, I really suffer from my art. Like yesterday, I got this super mean paper cut. You can still see it, and it really, really hurts. I guess that's because artists feel things more than other people. But I also suffer on the inside. Like if I'm drawing a drawing that doesn't come out exactly the way I want to, I get really angry. And believe me, you completely have to be in touch with your inner vision to get as angry as I get sometimes. That's why I never stop trying, because every day I get a little bit better. And I know that deep down inside of me is this ridiculous, awesome artist that's fighting to get out. Kind of like the way Michelangelo always thought that the statue was already inside the rock, fighting to get out. Only I'm the statue, and the artist, and the rock. Artists are really complicated. But when my inner artist does come out, stand back. Because once my feelings, and my inner vision, and my pain, and my drawings all come together, there's no telling how far I'll go.
No, you don't remember. You say you do, but you don't have no idea what it's like to be my age. You don't, the teacher don't, none of you have any idea. That's why you don't believe me. I worked really hard on that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You know, someone can watch TV and work on something at the same time. Well, of course you don't see me working on it. I was thinking about it. You can't see someone think. Can you? I'm watching my boys. You know what? Forget it. Nothing I ever do is good for you. Fine. I would go to my room. Anything to get out of this room. You'll be sorry.
Hi, my name is Jolie and I'll be reading Secret. Chris, you're not gonna believe what Jacob just told me. I mean, it's totally a secret and he made me swear I would not tell even one person, no matter what. So I definitely can't tell you. But I guess if you guess it, that would definitely not make me telling. So, okay. So this secret is not about him not liking some girl. No. Dude, it is not about Jacob not liking some girl. No. Dude, listen to what I'm saying. It is not about Jacob not liking some girl. Yes, exactly. It is about Jacob liking some girl. Okay, but I can't tell you her name. What? Because it's a secret. I told you that. Okay, so I can't tell you her name, but... What? No, not Olivia. No, not Jasmine. Look, I am not going to tell you who Jacob says he's like, but... What? No, dude, look where I'm looking. How could I possibly be looking at Julia? She isn't even here, and you know what? Forget it. Jacob told me not to tell anyway. Jamie, you were...
Yesterday, in art class, Mr. Schutzer was telling us about the idea of negative space. That's like when in a painting or even a drawing, you show something by having an empty space in the shape of the thing you're showing so that it isn't there at all, but it also is. Anyway, it started me thinking about after my grandma died. Whenever I walked by her house, all I could see were all the spaces where she used to be. Like I could look at the window and say, now she's in the bedroom taking a nap, or now she's in the living room watching TV, or even now she's in the kitchen and cooking a Sunday dinner. Even after a new family moved in, I couldn't really see them. All I could see was my grandma. And so I think maybe that's how life is sometimes different from art. Because in art, whenever there's an empty space, you could always just leave it empty, or fill it with something new, or do whatever you want. But in life, you don't get that choice. And there are some empty spaces that will always stay the exact shape of the thing that's missing.
Here we have Morgan Askew Green performing the villain I appear to be.
Ooh, sounds spooky. Hey Sasha, do you know what villain I appear to be?
No. Roll the clip.
I was gonna say the evil queen.
Sometimes when I wanna run away and hide, where there's no one on my side and all my pride had disappeared, I take it off my mind and leave it all behind. Nothing left to do but try to take the leap and follow through. And that's exactly what I'll do. I know to you I don't seem very strong, but I assure you before you can find me I'm gone. So come on and catch me, you still got a chance. But not for long, gotta go and place to place. I'll stop somewhere, no race, although I may have crossed the line. No time to waste on you, I'll put on slowing down. I'll keep on going, even if you think I take the wrong. Just know you're all anything, everything you, but I take back what I say, you're a real person. Because someday I'm not anything to the plan, but we can do to me. Never been satisfied, and it's what I'm here for, right? Don't wait around anymore. Introduce me, please. Inside the eyes, by the time you know you not the villain I appear to When I'm gone, I won't settle down until I'm like butterflies. You can keep running and running around till the night I can't. And I know you think I'm crazy, but I plate department. You see this?
Is that lemonade?
Yes. I want to open a lemonade stand, but check this out. Not bad, but it's weak.
Weak lemonade, huh? That's not good.
Exactly. Now watch. Still weak. It tastes exactly the same.
Well, how many?
It's unbelievable. Would you buy weak lemonade?
No. At least not twice.
Me either.
Again?
Of course. Practice makes perfect. Ugh. Weak.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help but notice that you keep mixing the same amount of lemonade powder with the same amount of water each time.
2 scoops. That's exactly what it says on the package.
Perhaps the people who came up with the portions were envisioning a smaller cup?
The instructions didn't say anything about that.
Maybe not, but you can't just keep doing the exact
Look, is this a complaint department or not?
virtual complaint department.
Then help me with my complaint.
Are you using the same amount of water?
Of course.
2 scoops of lemonade powder.
No more and no less.
It's going to be too watery.
Even though I use the exact same amount of ingredients, this time I expect a different result. Now down the hatch. Tastes the same. Weak.
You can't just do the exact same thing over and over again and expect a different result.
The people in Washington do.
Listen, there's something I got to take care of. Could you watch the complaint department for a minute?
Your favorites Once Upon a Times with a slight twist. We're going to be telling some beautiful fairy tales and remake the magic. Come with me as we remake your childhood dreams.
PWMS rental, so may I direct your call?
I'm calling about the bed and breakfast I rented.
Sure, how can I help with that? Wait, I just need your name.
Goldilocks.
Great, and the address?
I don't know. It's a cottage in the woods.
Think I found it. Yes, here it is. How can I help you?
This isn't what I booked.
Oh, I'm sorry. How so?
It's just not what was advertised.
I'm looking at your form now. Yes. Wait, yeah, I'm looking at your form now. You're interested in a quaint cottage, woody neighborhood, two bedroom, 1 bath with a continental breakfast?
But that's not what I got.
According to our records, it is.
The continental breakfast stunk. All they had was oatmeal, and it was either too hot or too cold.
I'm sorry. Can I put you on hold for just a moment? And with that being rituals, how may I direct your call?
Can you help me?
Well, that's what I'm here for.
We rented one of your cottages.
I see. Do you have the address? No, but it's a quaint little place in the woods with a continental breakfast.
Well, I'm looking at your reservations. Can you tell me how can I help?
My mom and dad are out walking.
That's nice. If you like to upgrade to our star level, you get a complimentary gym membership.
I think there's someone in the house.
What?
There's somebody in the house.
Can you hold, please? I'm sorry for the delay. We're swamped today.
Okay, this is a nightmare. The chairs are either too soft or too hard. The shelves are either a fire hose or a trickle. The toys are either too high or too low. The pretzels are either too salty or absolutely naked. The pillows are.
Hold, please. Are you still there?
Yes, and so is she. She's sitting on all the furniture and using all the toilets and eating all the food.
Have you asked why she's there?
My parents said not to talk to strangers.
Where are you now?
I'm hiding in the closet.
Hold, please.
The TVs are either too big or too small. The shampoo is either too sudsy or too flat. The sunscreen's either SPF 5000 or just olive oil. The olive oil is either a blend or extra virgin. The pans are either iron or non-stick. The soap.
Hold, please.
Now she's talking to somebody on the phone and just making a list of everything she hates.
The shoes are either boots or sandals. The sidewalks are either too paved or not paved at all. The tiles are either too scratchy or too exorbitant.
Are you still there?
Yes, call the police. She's pulling all the stuffing out of the sofa.
And not to worry, sir. We have a solution.
The books are either nonfiction or romance. The milk is either non-fat or full fat.
Excuse me, miss. Is there anything about this rental that seemed just right?
No, nothing. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is just right. I'm not going to live happily ever after here.
Okay, miss. I see we have another rental available in the neighborhood. I can book you there for the night.
Is it a nice place?
We think so. It's listed as a candy lover's paradise. Loads of privacy with a unique decor. Is made entirely out of gingerbread with a peanut brittle roof.
What kind of gingerbread? Is it that hard, brittle stuff or that soft, molassesy junk? And the peanut brittle, is that chunky or smooth?
I'm sure it'd be just right.
Fine, I'll take it.
Okay, I'm transferring your account now. There we go. We can check you. You can check in anytime you want.
I'm on my way.
Terrific. The owner is dying to eat you.
What?
Meet you. The owner is dying to meet you.
Whatever.
I didn't say meet you.
Brava. These were some amazing performances shown here today at our showcase. We've had a bunch of things from singing to acting to a complaint department. Everything in this showcase was absolutely stupendous. And we are so lucky to have all of these amazing scholars participate in it with us. Honestly, that show was so good it deserves an encore. Thank you all for participating, and thank you all for watching our amazing showcase. Feels like I'm in the theater. Well, bye.